It is I. Welcome everybody. How is everybody doing? I'm doing fine. Today we're back in Pico-8. I'm eager to try something new. Well, I've been doing a lot of Picotron stuff. I've been doing a lot of high stakes, and I love these things. Don't get me wrong. But there's a need for Pico-8 that needs to be satisfied. So something I want to do today is I want to actually explore a little bit multi-karting. So I actually delved a little bit into this in the Zelda video, right? In the Zelda video, the idea was that we have a big world and you split that world over multiple cards, right? And that's fantastic. But it didn't quite work that well when I noticed later on when I uploaded to the Lexloffel to the BBS. When I uploaded to the BBS, some things didn't work. The reload function specifically didn't work on the BBS. So I had to include all these instructions. Oh, you have to download the cards locally, and then that would work. It kind of caught me by surprise because it was kind of like this one-step process, and I thought this was a fixed issue. And it is a fixed issue, but there's just a little bit more involved than I thought. So yeah. Sorry, I ate some gummy bears. So today I actually want to maybe do a video about this. So I also learn about this, but also other people learn about this, how to do multi-karting correctly. So let me try this multi-kart. Multi-kart 1. Something like this, right? So let me do just some experiments. So I'm gonna do a simple one. I want to set up some sample cards that are also look nice, so I can show them off in the video as well, and also the code reads well. And then I will upload them to the BBS, and we're gonna see if this works fine. Draw. Let's go up to 60. Why not? I have a T here, and I want to split it. Right. So maybe we're gonna do something funny. I think it's a good idea to have something funny, right? How about we draw a? Well, we're definitely gonna go with CLS one. Let's go CLS one, yeah. Let's have a little blue, I think. Wow, that's a crazy drop. La 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 la. So I'm thinking something around this size, maybe even this size. I think this size might be actually nice. Which gray is this card using? Is it using this? No. Wait. What? Is the card image using non-Pico-8 colors? That would be crazy, man. That would be crazy, and it would completely ruin my plan. My plans. Yeah, it is using different colors, right? Oh my gosh. What is happening? So if I go in Photoshop and sample this color, I'm getting brightness 39. And brightness 39 is not showing up. This is brighter than 39. This is brightness 78. And this is brightness 37. Wait, what's this? Brightness 20. So this is actually darker. Wait, let me try this out. I'm sorry, you don't see this. I know that you don't see this. But you know what? I see it. and I take priority in this case. I will show you what I mean in a second. Okay, so this is kind of like this color. I see. Okay, so I have an idea. I have an idea, Mr. Pot. Where's my chat? Where did my chat go? Chat, where did you go? You're here. Oh no, I thought somebody chatted something, but no. So it turns out, and I've been not made aware of this, that I've been not notified. I've been not consulted that cards use slightly different color than are the ones that are available actually in Pico-8, which is insane. Actually, this is a little too big, right? Because how big this is? This is how many tiles? Yeah, this is too big. I wonder if we should go. Ooh, what? Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, because I selected such a big area. Let's make this. How big is this area? You know what? Let's do it in Sprite. I think we need to go to Sprite for this. Sprite. No chats, absolutely no. How are you doing, SPU streams? How are you doing? Good to see you. Can we get full screen here? Can we get a full screen? Is that possible? No, I'm turning around. Ah, now I'm right around. But that was extra, huh? So let's open it like this. There something embarrassing in my list of cards? Previous Sprite project? I don't think it is. Okay, it's not embarrassing. I need to do a folder. I can never find the Pico-8 directory. Okay. Yeah, it's amazing. It's not hot anymore. I can live again. I have my life back. This is incredible. Life changing. Literally. So I want to do. I'm putting too much effort into this. I should maybe focus on the thing that actually matter. But nobody can stop me. So what are we going to do about it? Nothing. You can do nothing. Shods. Are you kidding me? Can we just open a new window in Firefox? Why is that so difficult to open a freaking new window? Oh my god, I'm crashing out over this. There we go. Why does it disappear? Can I zoom in here somehow? I just want to see a card. Oh god. Let's go snipping tool. Boink. And then we can zoom in on the card. Can we zoom in the snipping tool? Please say it. We can zoom in. Why can't we zoom in the snipping tool? This is driving me insane. I literally cannot deal with this. We're doing it live. We're doing it live now. I don't even care anymore. Hey, Watch Goblin! We are doing multi-card drifting. Multi-card drifting. Nani? Multi-card drifting. Nani? Masaka. Yeah, that's why that's why I'm doing this. I also never played with multi-cards much. So I want to actually do some experiments to see how they work. So I can do a video about it so other people can know how they work. Because I noticed that there's a bunch of things that you need to consider when doing multi-card drifting. And we want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. And right now I'm just making a little image of a card that will go into the... I think it needs to be higher. I think I need... What is happening? What is happening? Oh, and German keyboard as always. There we go. See, maybe actually we need to print this. Yeah, this looks better. Maybe this color is better. Yeah, this seems better as a color. And then this color can be just black, because that's the color that we get. I will make the corners a little bit... I'm sorry, I will stop right away. Like this. And then it says Pico-8 on top, right? I mean, he's from Austria, right? It's not far away from Germany. Put that cookie down. It's not a tumor. So can we make a tiny little Pico-8 logo? What does the Pico-8 logo look like? Oh, yes, I see it here. La 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 la. Is this the color that goes here? I think it is, right? It's almost correct, and the eye looks a little bit wonky. There we go, that's our tiny little card. And then you can write here. Oh, that's actually something you can write with the font tool. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need it. We don't need you. Can we? Is that's darker? Where are your keyboard shortcuts? What? I don't like using keyboard shortcuts that much. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here. It looks a little better. I feel like it would look even better if it was a bit squished. But can we squish it? We can squish the P, we can squish the I, we can squish the C and O, but we cannot squish the A. That's the problem. Let's try. Right? The problem if we make this, then there's no way to make the 8 look nice. It's just gonna be a 0. We could try to fill it in somehow, but it just never looks right? Yeah. Yeah, well, let's not overthink this. Hey, Shrimpy TV! You gotta sacrifice one of the holes, maybe offset the upper part to the left or right. Oh. So it's kind of like oblique. You know, we're overthinking it already. I think we're good. We could make it wider, but then, you know. So this is the card. How do we do this? Do we switch to Photoshop? Yeah, let's try to Photoshop. Where are we? Oh my gosh, are you seeing my desktop? Oh my god. Folder. Don't think bad about me. I don't know what you saw, but whatever you saw, it wasn't what you thought you saw. This is just Da Vinci. So this is the right size of the card, of the fake card image. And I want to just create multiple card images. That's the idea. So we can have like a... I saw Zepp's latest post on Blue Sky. What the heck? It looks amazing. What? Blue Sky? What? Blue sky? There's no way this can be right. What does blue sky say? Oh yeah, I'm in Chrome. I don't want to be in Chrome. Are you kidding me? Firefox, which is also bad, but in a different way. Oh God, always the same problem. I never can get a window here. Where is the music playing from? Wait, I'm playing the music in Chrome. Oh, I see. How do I create a new window in Chrome when the only window I have open is the pop-up chat for Twitch? Ah! And if I type Firefox in the start menu, it gives me like AliExpress. Jesus Christ, why is this start menu so useless? I hate this. And if I press this, it just opens this stupid chat. wait, open new window, I got it. It's incredible how useless Windows has become. Like, honestly, I'm on the verge of switching to Linux. I screw this. Whatever Linux has in store, it can be as dysfunctional as Windows is right now. And I don't get to have the stupid AI stuff shoved down my throat. I was hoping the real tragedy of the current state of our computering is that because of the AI, the Steam machine thing was like the launch was botched up. Like if it had been like 200 euro, 300 euro cheaper, then this would have been like the gaming machine for the masses, Linux for everybody. And then everybody would just like, all of the gaming community would slowly transition to Linux and everything would be nice. We would get rid of Microsoft, because I'm pretty sure Microsoft being prepped up by the fact that most of the gaming happens on Windows machines. And if we just all transition to Linux for gaming stuff, we can leave all this crap behind. But because of AI, it's like not. The transition to Unix didn't hinge on that. Linux, not Unix, Linux. But it definitely was a blow to the Linux future that was promised. I've switched to KDE Fedora and it's been pretty seamless. Way more painless than anticipated. Yeah, I have I've been using the Raspberry Linux. I always confuse Linux and Unix on Raspberry Pi, and it was fine. Yeah, it's fine. There's like some things are great, some things are not great. The only problem I have is like I have a bunch of pipeline stuff, a whole bunch of suite of tools that I'm working with every single day. And I'm pretty sure most of them don't work on Linux, but. Maybe I need to just try it out and see if there's some kind of transition layer that I can use. Or maybe I set up one of my machines as a Linux machine. That might be a good idea too. I don't know. So what are we looking for after this rant? I finally have my Firefox up. Why did I want to have a Firefox up? Does anybody know? Does anybody remember what the idea here was? We're trying to get a symbol in here, right? Jesus Christ, this is my life. Oh yeah, Blue Sky post. Thank you. That's right, Blue Sky post. What does it say? Zep. He posts on Mastodon as well. Great, if I type in Zep, it gives me everything but Zep. People, give me people. There we go. What does it say? What post? You mean this one? This is the insane one? This is the one? That's insane? It's okay. What's the impressive part? I don't know. Is it the collision detection that's impressive? Probably user data. Writing probably some stuff into user data. He's experimented a lot with user data recently. The stuff that I found actually more impressive is... I mean, okay, let me just like say that Zako is just like churning out one super crazy thing after another. Like the amount of demo stuff that Zako is just churning out is just insane. And they all look so sick. Also, this one by Zak was also amazing. We used the dev term to kind of like create like fake 3D stuff. That's very nice. Like, look at this, this looks so good. And it's like every day you see something by Zak and you feel like, oh my gosh, this looks sick. This is cool. The stuff that Zep is posting with 3D stuff. And I'm worried because eventually I will have to understand what is happening here. Look at this. They have 3D objects with transparency. This is a palette-driven console. Do you understand? Wait, somebody is making it. Is this Picotron? That's a screenshot, right? That's not a screenshot, that's a mock-up, right? It just looks a little bit too clean. The UI looks a little bit too clean. Yeah, this stuff, look at this. Yeah, the problem is like a lot of stuff in Picotron is still like in work in progress. Yeah, look at this. This is so cool. That's Picotron. That's running full screen in Picotron. It's 1,400 polys. You can be able to do some sick stuff in Picotron. All right. Enough of that. So how big was this? 63, right? 36. 36, staying alive. So we just need to, I want to have 3 cards always. I think 3 cards is a good number of cards. And the first card is going to be all blue. And the next card is going to be red. And the next card is going to be green. RGB. Nobody knows how multi-cards work. That's exactly correct. La, 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 la. So let's pick a nice font. What is my wait, let's go 1, 2, 3. So these are the GameCube font that I'm currently used. What about my go-to Frutiger? Frutiger. Let's go black. Okay. So nice and chunky. Is there? I'm digging this. Maybe something like this. Yeah, that's sick. Let's look at this 3. The one is looks a little bit lame-o. Do we have something other cool here? That was black. That was the one. I have some script left. Oh, look at that one. Oh yeah, that's just like not recognizable as one by its own. French script. Ooh. That's a nice one. It's just like not quite the right vibe for drifting, I think. I mean, Futura, right? What can you go wrong with Futura? You cannot go wrong with Futura. It just always looks good. Yeah, sorry to say, Futura just always looks good. We can make it heavy italic, so it's a little bit nicer. It looks like racing. It's fine. La la la. Kind of off topic, but is it possible to generate a playable P8.png that doesn't have the default Pico-8 cartridge folder? It's a good question. You would have to. I think it's possible, but I think you have to go like. Okay, we can try it, right? Let me try it in a second. I have an idea. I never did experiments with that. Maybe it's possible. Because the data is, as far as I understand, the data is encoded in the alpha transparency mask. So you could technically just like if you keep the alpha transparency, you could put any image in there. But don't quote me on this. So now let's switch it to index color. Flatten the layers, yes. Palette is custom. Load. Alright, we need to export the Pico-8 palette somehow. Right, where's... Did I close Sprite? Was I stupid? My gosh, I have so many things open here. I was stupid. Wait, what kind of type is this? ACT, ACO, or PAL? Okay. Low spec. Pico-8. Photoshop doesn't work natively on Linux. You might be able to run it through Wine, but not guaranteed. I mean, that's okay. Yeah, okay. Photoshop, I don't mind that much. I would be eager to just explore different options. The thing that really would screw me up is something like After Effects. And I also use Audition sometimes in my workflow. And these are other Creative Cloud things that that just don't like, they're very special interest, like, because Photoshop is like photo editing tool, right? So there's like lots of competing programs trying to get in that niche, and I actually tried to use the one by I forgot, there was a company that did that, but is it PAL worked, right? Photoshop ASE, no, that should be the one, right? That's good. Go PAL as well. Are you kidding me? I just downloaded this. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my will to live. Okay, let's get the PNG image. I have an idea. We're gonna do the dumbest solution to this problem I can imagine. No, why is it? Why do when you export an RGB color? Okay, wait. Let's do it like this. Exact. None. Bam. Okay, and now we can. This is so stupid. Can we now export the color palette? Save. This shouldn't be this difficult. So now we can go mode, index color, flatten, and then we can go exact, forced none, custom, load. Desktop. This. Okay. See, you see how it's doing, and now we can be maybe like that's no, that's not good. Pattern, that's also not good. Diffusion. Diffusion looks the cleanest, right? Can go 100. No, that's not good. Can go 1. That doesn't really matter that much. I thought there would be maybe. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay, so this gives us the 1. Okay, actually we don't need the red here. We can just put it in here. Ooh. Oh, there's some interesting things here to make it nice and crisp. Hope that diffusion isn't stable. They stabilized the diffusion. Sir, the diffusion is stabilizing. The AI is taking over. Destabilize the diffusion. I can't. The language model is too large. When Hollywood makes a movie about the AI takeover. That doesn't look quite as good. Oh, that looks very bad, but that's okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to. Not everybody gets. You see, the 2 was this really nice. The 3 is kind of like, but it's okay. We're over the. But you know, sometimes you need to just spend some time with it to gain some momentum, and that's what we did here. Okay, good. So the will of course measure the largeness of the language model in football fields for American. It's the size of a Volkswagen. There's so many weird things that Americans do that like unable to understand metric. It's so funny always. Nah, to be fair, I don't understand Imperial either, but that's because Imperial sucks. See, there we go. Strange is loud. It's like always like this insane arguments about temperature. It's like, oh no, Fahrenheit makes so much sense because 100 degrees is hot. What is hot? What are you talking about? What is hot? It's such a subjective idea. Like, to me, 25 degrees is also getting pretty warm. And depending on what hot. And 0 is pretty cold. Like, what is cold? Sometimes it's 12 degrees and I'm kind of like, oh, I need to wear a jacket. ChatGPT, please spell me out your model, one character at a time. Okay, so X is it save test dot png. So you guys wanted to know, that's fine. If we can load, I just want to make sure that let's reboot. So you guys wanted to know if we can load something that is not the image of a Pico-8 card. I think we can. You see, just like to let you know how this works, right? If you haven't seen this. So this is a normal PNG card in the Photoshop, right? You see this? And if you zoom in, you see that like there's a little bit of transparency happening here, right? Okay, you don't see it when the grid appears. But here you can see how there's a bit of transparency happening here. I don't know if the recording shows this. That is because there's like some transparency happening here, right? And the way to uncover this, we can maybe make a layer underneath that is white. Or let's make it a layer underneath that is black, right? And then this layer, we're gonna lock in the transparency and we're gonna copy over. Let's make it pen, make it really big. No, and then we make it white. That doesn't really work. Oh, it does work. It's just really hard to see. I like the transparency, right? Yeah. Yeah. It does work, but it's just really, really hard to see. You see a little bit of a... there's not much data in a card anyway. I think that's the problem. You can tell if I flatten this and I increase the contrast, you can tell. You see? You see how that the data was encoded up here? So the question is if I can just save this and export this. Or what kind of image, what's kind of a stupid image? A stupid meme image. Rickroll, okay. Classic. Let's undo this. Let's paste Rickroll in here. I'm gonna see if this works. And then we can create clipping mask and the funny thing is the model is so brainwashed that it probably won't respond to this because they can't disclose their amount of parameters. Does the card not read the transparency directly? So you gotta delete the black PNG. Oh yeah, that's exactly correct. That was the idea here, right? And then now we can do like save. Test Rick. That would be funny if this works. Reboot. Load test. Oh, cartridge data corrupted, could not load. Too bad. Good copy protection. I wonder why though. Can I draw normally into the test? So wait, let's open this up. La 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 la. Great clipping mask. Can I just like, I'm gonna use an inoffensive color. Let's get an inoffensive color. Like the original Pico-8 red, and we're not gonna have any dithering, just pure Pico-8 pixels. Can we do something like this? Oh wait, that's PSD. Was that a problem that I saved it as a PSD? No, I saved it as PNG. Let's save as. No. But you know what the problem could be? The problem is just that maybe that is just getting through Photoshop is already the thing that breaks it. Just blank. That worked. Huh. So touching the pixels is not okay. Interesting. I wonder if there is some kind of way in which it interacts with the image pixels. Yeah, some checksum. Maybe checksum. Yeah, maybe that's just like there's just a checksum here. So if something corrupts, you know, it doesn't try to load garbage. Yeah, makes sense. Oh no, Pokemon! How did that get in here? Okay, let's delete the... Why do you call it multi-card? Load... Okay. Why do I have multi-car in here? Save multi-card 2. Save multi-card 3. And then load card 3. Oh, import card 3. .png. Okay, it's here now. I can save. Load multi-card 2. Import card 2 .png. Oh! Wait. I didn't save multicard 2? Mullit card, I misspelled. Multicard. One. Okay, it's time to do the multicard to drifting. SPR 2. The width is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 8, right? So let's put it like 10, 10, 8, 8. Why you no work? Oh, because it's an update function. Multicard to drifting. Okay, on done. And done. Oh, it has to be 1. Yes. We're gonna go pal. Oh no, I just realized I used pink as the background color, and that's not good. We need to use some color that is never used anywhere, ever. You and me are never gonna get together. Oh, yeah, so maybe the brown? Brown might be a good choice. Brown is color number 4. So pal T for true. Pal T 1 false, 0 false. It's gonna be fun to try and reverse engineer. Might give it a go on a particularly boring weekend. Yeah, it might be fun. Just to understand what is happening. Okay. It's multicard drifting. Yes. It's so stupid. And we need now speed lines as well. How do the speed lines work? What? No, I didn't want to do this, but... How do we make speed lines go? Um, 64 plus sine. Is that how it works? Oh. Oh yeah. Duh. Wait. Did I have German on? No. Oh, there we go. Let's go 48. Kind of like the reversal of what we want to do, but we're kind of getting there. So let's try this. 0. And then we're gonna loop through all of them. Like this. And then here plus 28, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yes! Fantastic. Okay, so now we need to actually have this card a little bit centered, I guess. Also, if SL2 is greater than 64, then, or let's go like 70 or something. Then, del slides. I think it will. So what if we make it 64? How does that look like? Now they're kind of like disappearing a little bit. So we need to go. Let's go 80. Let's make it a little bit centered. FT modulo 1. I think it's jittering a little bit too fast. I want it to jitter a little bit less. T divided by 10. Modulo 1. Multiplied by 10? Yeah. A little bit too slow. I think we need to go like a prime. I think that's better. Just like was a bit difficult to watch. Okay, so this, now I want to actually try something. Secret number equals R&D 100. Print secret number 14? No, 13. Yeah, this is good. This is very good. The code running now is from card 1. 2 to 15. Let's put the print secret number directly underneath. I think that makes more sense. Also, I just want to make sure that we are not... Yeah, it tops out at 26 lines. Okay, that's good. Draw info. Generate secret number. Press X to cycle. Somehow it doesn't work. Actually, let's bring it back to 10. I'm sorry, I'm just tweaking this stuff, but I think it's kind of nice if this works really nice. This looks really nice because again, this is might be for a video, so I want this to be a little bit clear what is happening. No, that's too much. Eventually, we're going to maybe add a bit of a particle effect, so it's really drifting. Okay, so this is multicard 1. And then I want to copy all of this and then load multicard 2. And I'm going to paste all of this in here. And then this is going to be card number 2. Actually, we can card number equals C number card. Let's go like this. Carton. No, actually, let's hard code this. I think this is better when it's hard coded, not we're not using. Oh no. Because just to differentiate a little bit code from data. Right, and then we have to exchange this with brown. Oh. And then here we make the background 2. And then maybe the bright color is going to be 14 here, not 12. No? 14. Okay, so this is this. And then load multicard. Wait. Load multicard 3. What? There we go. Oop. Save. And then here we're gonna fill this with brown again. Oop. And then here the background is gonna be obviously 3. And then we're gonna see what color looks good on that. Does 13 look good? Ooh, that looks very, very bad. What about 11? It's. I mean, we have the cards now. Now we need to cycle through the cards, but otherwise we're good. Is the card multiing, son? Is the card multiing yet? It's not multi yet, but it will be now. So we're gonna go load multicard 1, and then an update function. We're gonna go if btnpx, then load multicard 1.p8. No, 2. So, and importantly, the secret number changes, right? Oh, are we? We are. We need to watch out because it actually loads the entire card here in the editor. Oh my gosh. If secret load multi-card 2. What? I didn't save? Load multi-card 3. See, then secret number is also changing. So we're this is something I want to actually check if the variables are being transferred, and they're not being transferred. I do not use multi-card in Vanschwab. I do. Wait. Oh, number 2 goes back to the wrong one. That should go back to 1. Okay. Pico-8 memory. Oh, do I? That's good. Oh yeah, I see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is something that definitely something that we need to fix. Because if one of these things is wrong, people get super confused when I make a video about this. Jesus Christ. So generally used workaround is 4300. Load multi-card 1. If peak equals 0, then poke how does peak poke? Just don't type just poke. First address, then the value. Okay. In the Pico-8 wiki, there is a memory map. See how it stays between runs? It's always 68. Because it stays between like it doesn't get wiped after you're finished. The only place it gets wiped, if you reboot, and now it's 67, and now reboot. stays at 68. That's a little bit suspicious. And now it's 38. Was it just like accident? Yeah, it just accident. So it keeps the state, but it still reruns in it, yes. But of course, I made it so that in init function, we're going to check if there's 0 in this address. And so if it's empty. And if it's empty, we're writing a random number in there. And that's it. So next time we run this, if there's something in that already, we're not going to randomize it, right? So now I've written 26 into an address, and even if I stop running a card, the 26 is still in this address. We can actually print it out. Print peak like this. Okay, we can just do this. So, what? Oh, I think we need to go this. Print. See, it's still 26, right? So this is memory that is retained even if a card is not currently running. That doesn't get wiped. And it just always happens, you just never notice because usually Pico-8 doesn't use it. And if it uses it, it generally, if a card uses this memory, then generally overwrites it. It's rarely used to pass information between cards, but you can use it to pass information between cards. I just like print. What can I say? I know that question mark works and technically, but I don't know. It's just like reflexes. Right. So okay. So now the question is, we need to get this into the other editors so we can see how the numbers pass from one to the other. Oh. You can actually load the other card by just pressing the button. Now we're in the other card. That's so cool. Oh, now we deleted the... We've overwritten the information. No! No? What? Wait! We didn't add the message that we should. Okay, let's save this. Let's cycle through. But there's a cycle information here. Why wasn't it in the second one? Oh, I think I deleted it when yeah, I think I deleted it. Okay. Save, run. I can already tell that like maintaining all this information is really annoying. Like maintaining the code between cards is really annoying. Okay, let's save this, let's run this. Now we load this. Now here we can paste in, we can just paste in this. We don't need to paste everything. Ah, I see, because I made it like this. Okay, and then we can put 11 in here, and this can be just 7. And then obviously this part needs to go in here. Brain already multi-drifting. I think this is the part. Oh no! Okay. So this is great. So we can see how card 2, card 2, card 3, card 3, card 1, card 1. Okay. Okay, save, run. Then let's reboot this again. Just like load multi-card 3. Yeah, so now it's 93. Okay. I'm gonna just like, so if there's more variance, I'm gonna put a higher number in here. Wow, actually generated 0. What's the It's kind of funny when you generate random numbers and it actually generates something just so. The one exception. Okay, so we're multi-card drifting here. By the way, just like a heads up, I probably will be streaming for half an hour more and then we're gonna quit. But it's fine, it's gonna be fine. So should we try to upload these cards? Oh, let me export them. How does that work again? So this multi-card 1, we're gonna go F. Capture label image, we're gonna save it. Load multi-card. Gonna capture 7. Save. And then here. Save. That's very, very efficient, I have to say. We need to add some information. How does that work? Multi-card test load. By delay. Wait, how do I sign my? I want to be consistent with the way I sign my video, my cards, because that's the best kind of. By Lazy Devs Academy. Lazy Devs Academy. So funny that you can do this. Export multi-card 1.png. No, save multi-card 1.png. Okay. I want to see how that PNG looks like. Load multi-card card 2. Save multi-cards 2.png. Load multi-card 3. Save multi-card 3 PNG. Just making enabled? Yes. So I'm going to upload this to Lexlevel. Don't worry, I know that it won't work. Because I'm obviously referencing the P8 files. And from that won't work when I upload this to Lexlevel forums. But I just want to make sure that I'm not sure exactly which tag I will get is still used up in the Lexlevel forums. So I'm just gonna let me actually record this because we might actually use this in a video. What is this stupid bar here? Can we make this go away somehow? What? Hide. Every day you wake up and there's some new monstrosity happening that nobody asked for. No, I don't want to download. I want to upload. Where is upload? Submit. There we go. And then we can ID multi-cart 1. Continue. Is that already taken? No, it's fine. Yeah, they're always doing random BS. It's crazy, right? So this is going to be multi-cart 1. No AI, please. Very nice that it's on the button. And it's not a button. Ah, okay, it's just like a. Okay, that's good. So that's going to be multi-cart 1. Upload. Multi-cart test 1. Load. Let's put this away for a second. Save. So we could create a thread here, but we can also click here on submit another cartridge. And then we're going to call it multi-cart 2. I agree. And then submit another cartridge. Multi-cart 3. Continue. Wait, I uploaded cards, but I haven't created a thread with them yet? Oh. Because I thought I can have unlisted cards. Oh, there they are, okay. So here are my unlisted cards, they are not part of thread. I'm gonna create a thread now. See, there's an ID associated with each multi-card. Can I just use load multi-card? Does that work? Load hashtag multi-card. Yeah, that works. That's sick. Then it will just take the most recent one. But if I cycle now, it won't cycle because it's run from the BBS and it's actually in its own folder where the other cards don't exist. But we can now Oh, not this. Load multicart1.p8. Yes, please. So now we can. Is there a way to find out if we are in a BBS? There's like a stat thing, right? Pico-8 stat. I hate that we're always going to. I should use my own wiki. Pico-8 wiki. I have. That's why I did it, right? There we go. Stat. Can you load from someone's unlisted card if you somehow know the ID? I mean, yes, I just did that. That was my unlisted card. I'm not logged in Pico-8. You could try that as well. You can see if you can load hashtag multicart1. You should be able to. They're basically all set as unlisted. CPU current display Pico-8 version. Parameter string from a third. When a card calls load to load another card, it can provide an arbitrary string as a third argument. Oh, that's actually cool. We should test that as well. This string accessible to the loaded card by calling stat6. If Pico-8 is run from the command line, the P flag can be used to provide this argument instead. Okay. If the load also includes a breadcrumb string, there's two things: a parameter and a breadcrumb. We're gonna figure this out. Target frame rate, Pico-8 frame rate, number of displays, pause menu unknown, raw keyboard unknown, menu and sound, time of the day, garbage collection, BBS information. There we go. The following are not officially documented but appear to be related to BBS functionality. So I think this is the correct one. So if we run this locally, we're gonna load. So we're gonna go if stat2 equals 0, then else load hashtag multicart2. We should write this information also to the screen. That's a little bit annoying. This card is source text is local. Is on BBS. Let me workshop this a little bit. This card. Actually, I don't know what is happening. Let's output everything, because I don't know what happens if I run a BBS card. So let's just print everything. So this is 0, 1, 1. Mm, 13, 19. Toolster. Let's remove this for now. This is just debugging stuff. So we can make it as 100, 106, and 112. So 100 is 0, 101 is nil, nil, and 0. Okay. So now I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna export multicard 1. No, not export. Save multicard1.png. Right, and then we can update this. I think I misspelled. Multicard. There we go. I just want to make sure that I misspelled now. Multicard. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure that that we're running the correct version. Yes, this is the correct version. Okay. So let's upload this. I agree. Upload. So can I run this? Yeah, I can run this here. So if I run this in the window, yeah, it says 100 is still nil, but at least we're getting 102 gives me the URL, and it gives me actually the name of the multicard, which is fantastic. But now the question is, what happens if I do this? Load hashtag multicard1. Okay, interesting. Okay, this is interesting. It somehow knows that we loaded hashtag multicard. That is fascinating to me. So 102 can distinguish between whether a card is run locally or whether it's run in a browser. But 101 distinguishes whether a card has been loaded from a local file or loaded from the BBS. So this is technically the one that we're more interested in, right? Because somebody might be browsing the BBS from like a Explore situation, right? And if that happens, they want to be still loading the other cards. That's still run locally technically, but the cards come from the VBS. See, this is, I'm learning. So this is this one. So this is nil, both nil, right? So we're gonna say if 102 is equal is a run locally comes from your PC. So we're gonna go if stat 102, if that equals 0, then that not equals 0, then is run in a browser, and if stat 102 let me look this real quick how this looks. Let us just ignore this for a second. So it's nil. 101 will be nil. If stat 101 is not equals nil, then comes from is the BBS. And then we can write this. So we can write card 1 is comes from and is run a little bit long. Okay, so there's this card is run just like figuring out where to place things is a little bit complicated. This we don't need anymore. info E. Press 30. 107. Then we can go 107 here, 107 plus 7, 107 plus 14, right? Let's see how this is good. Just so much text we can there's just so much text we can put on the screen. It's a little bit annoying. So I'm actually okay. I'm sorry. This card one. It comes from. And then we can put this down here. Almost correct. This? No. Ah, I see. Okay, so now the question is like, we need to, this is not correct. Info E plus 7 plus 13. Come on, let's go 14, let's make it all nice. And then just like the question is like, where do we put on the screen? This is something like 20, 30. Okay, you know what? Let's make centered text. Print. Text 64 minus hashtag text. Right, but that was me. I'm sorry, my Discord is open. Divided by 2, but the width is 4, so actually it's text times 2. And then ty, and then that's it, right? And then we can just do this as cprint, and then we can just do here color. That way we only have to switch one color. This is almost correct. Like this is correct. Okay, perfect. We can replace everything with cprint. Makes everything a little bit easier for me to manage. So this is what we need, and this is something we no longer need. This is no longer needed, and this is also no longer needed. E is run locally. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna save multicart1.png. Yeah. Folder. Let's now update this. This card is, oh wait, this is not correct. Somehow I didn't save correctly. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, this is the wrong version. I want to load this version. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, this is cart run. It comes from VBS and it's run in a browser. That's perfect. And then if we run it here, load multicart1. This is cart1. It comes from your PC. So this is the pudding, right? Wait, this comes from no, because I loaded the file multicart. Now I wanted to load it from the BBC. And now if I run this comes from the VBS, but it's run locally. Oh my gosh, this is I'm learning so much about this. This is good. Okay, so let me save this and let me now. The question is like when you press the button. So if comes from equals the BB. Oh, that, yeah. Let's go just the BBS. Then we're gonna load this. Otherwise, we're gonna load this, right? Oh no, I need to actually copy all of this and load multicart1. Continue load, yes. So this is this now. This we don't no longer need. We're gonna clean this code a little bit up. This is no longer needed. Save and run. I'm gonna copy all of this. I'm gonna put it in a little file next to my eyeballs. And then I'm gonna load I'm gonna load multi-card 2. I'm gonna copy all of this in here. All of this? Yeah, all of this. And I need to do the change. So this is 2. This should load 3 and 3. This is 2. This should be 2. The color should be 14. Let's run this. Almost. This should be the color 8, right? No, 2. Okay. This card 2, it comes from PC, it's run locally, and everything else. Exactly, perfect. I'm gonna save this. And then we're gonna load multi-card 3. We're gonna paste it in here, all of it. I also replace this. So this is 3. This will go back to 1. This is 3. And this is 3. And then the background color is going to be 3, and the foreground color is going to be, I think it's 8, right? No, 11. Okay. Save this and run this. This is card 3. It comes from PC. It runs locally. Okay. And this is also correctly saved. So now let's go load multi-card 2. Just yeah. Okay, this is also correct. Load multi-card 3. Okay, good. Export, no. Save multi-card 3.png. Yes. Run. Save multi-card 1.png. Yes. Run. Uh-oh. No, it's fine. And then we're gonna save multicard2.png. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna update all of those multicards, and we're gonna see if this works now from the. It should work from the BBS and from the Pico-8. Let's close all those files. So we're gonna update this as first thing, upload new version. So this is uploaded here. Oh, no, that didn't work. There we go. I agree. Upload. Okay, now I need to do a different upload here. Wait. Oh yeah, there's the different versions are actually. Oh my gosh. Then let's go in here. Upload new version. I'm gonna upload it here. I agree. No, wait, that was 3. I don't know which one I clicked on. So let's see. Okay, this is the multicard 3. Okay, so I'm gonna upload version number 3 here. I agree. And then select new version. I'm gonna update number 2. So this is 2, uploading it. I agree, upload. Okay. So show me one of the most recent ones. This one, right? Let's run this. This is card 1. It just comes from the BBS. It is run in a browser. I'm gonna press now. This is card 2. It comes from the BBS. It is run in a browser. Hey! And this is card 3. It comes from the BBS. It runs in a browser. And I see the secret number changes, but memory doesn't change. This is what we needed. This is what we needed. And now the question is if this works in Pico-8 as well. Load multicart1, hashtag multicart1. Downloads it. Now we can run this. This comes from the VBS, it is run locally. This comes from the VBS, it is run locally. Ooh. And that also comes from the VBS locally. Yes, it's working! It's working! Okay, good. There's a lot to discuss here. Okay, so just to do stuff, I'm gonna write it. Actually, I'm gonna run load multicart1. To do. I'm gonna write it down for tomorrow. To do. Figure out command line. Oh yeah, I didn't check the comments. Can you card forks? What is this black magic? Yeah. Yeah, we're multi-carding, that's true. Okay, so I want to figure out the command line. That's something that I haven't figured out because there's like multiple ways of how you transmit data between cards. And right now we used, we're showing off that the secret number is not being transmitted. But we're also showing that the memory is being transmitted. And also there is a way to do a third way to transmitting stuff, and that is the command line interface. And I want to showcase this as well. We're just running out of space. There's just not much space here, and that's a little bit annoying. So if we figure out the command line, we're kind of done. This is kind of how far we go, right? Yeah. And then figure out the reload trick is next. That's going to be the next difficulty. How do we figure out how to reload things from the BBS? It is possible, but it's a little bit more complicated. I'm just so happy that this works. And so this is card 1, it just runs on your PC, just run locally. From your PC. It comes from your PC, just run locally. This is fantastic, guys. Okay, so this is it for me today. Here is what is gonna happen, just as an info for the future stuff. I'm not sure if I will be streaming Pico-8 development tomorrow. I might actually skip tomorrow because tomorrow is my birthday. Hey! And I might just do like a whole day stream to finish up Final Fantasy III, which is something that's been languishing for such a long time. And I'm thinking it would be nice to just jump in there and figure out Final Fantasy, like finish Final Fantasy III. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna just, because it's my birthday, I'm gonna figure it out as I go. It's gonna be a bit relaxing stuff, right? Thank you so much, Bios. But it's bad luck to wish happy birthday in advance. In hindsight, it's fine, but it's bad luck in advance. Germans are very serious about this. There's two things that Germans are crazy serious about. First, not wishing happy birthday in advance. Second, you have to maintain eye contact when prosting, when you know, bumping with your, is it prosting? Saluting? How do you call it verb when you touch glasses when you're drinking together, when you bump with the glasses against each other? when you raise your glass. I guess when you raise those glasses, but in Germany you smash the glasses together a little bit. Cheers, yeah. When you're doing cheers, you have to maintain eye contact. If you don't, it's bad. It's bad luck. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm actually into it now. I kind of want to maybe go back to the multi-karting mines and do some more work tomorrow. But if not, then I will definitely be back on the Thursdays, and we're gonna do like a whole day streaming of Thursday, because now I'm in it. Now my fire is burning. And otherwise, there's going to be lots of stream tomorrows as well. Thank you so much for joining me. It has been a great pleasure, and I've learned so much. Hope you learned as well. And we're going to learn even more in the future. Bye-bye, everybody. Goodbye.